Sleep wasn't that great last night. We got some nasty ass weather last night, or this morning. Right after it was my turn to go to sleep, all hell broke loose. Where's the coffee? I should make some. What's up, Lisa? How you doing today? Yeah, it would be nice to have some coffee, actually. Good to hear, good to hear. What up, Chunks? We're alive, we're alive. It was a rough night. I mean, it's not perfect out right now, but there's no wind, so it's only a little rocky right now. Too cool. No, I mean, yesterday, at the end of the live, and then for a good, like, till 1 o'clock in the morning, it was nice. And then all hell broke loose. Yeah, it was storming last night. It looks like, I mean, it's just, that's how it is every night. It just, as soon as it gets dark, shit just goes down. I gotta redo this. It is my own boat. Yeah, we passed container ships last night and this morning. One was coming right at us while Jess was sleeping. I don't know if it saw us because it was clear out at that time. So it must have saw our lights. It had just left the port it was at. And it was just headed straight at us. And then it, like, at the last minute turned and went behind us by like 2 miles. But out here 2 miles still looks like it's close. I wish, Scott, I wish. We don't have a puppy. She's 8 years old. The Canada, what's going on in the Canada today, Andre? We're going to Indonesia, Darren. We're off the coast. That's Papua New Guinea. Half of the island is Papua New Guinea, half of the island is Indonesia. So we are headed to the Indonesia side. We're all checked out of Papua New Guinea. There you go, Swallow. I've never heard that before. What up, Guapo? Yo, yo, yo. Joe Mack. Cannibals in New Guinea or Papua New Guinea? Thank you, Rod. Julianne, we're doing okay. It was a rough night last night. Jess got to sleep for about 6 hours, and then I fell asleep. Was asleep for about an hour, and friggin' just all hell broke loose. Friggin' lightning storms, heavy winds, like 30-mile-an-hour winds coming from straight in front of us. We were only going like 1 mile an hour at one point. Oh, I bet there's cannibals all over these islands. We friggin' went to a whole bunch of them and we didn't see a damn cannibal. And we asked the people on these islands about cannibals, and they just looked at us like, wow, fucking Americans are retarded, aren't they? Where are we currently located? We're just north of the main island of Papua New Guinea. What's up, Gulf Island Rock? What's up, Band Shoot? No, it definitely looked like fucking more like an incredulous look. Like, are you fucking retarded? Why would we eat people? We could just go to the grocery store and buy food. Well, I don't know what parts of Papua New Guinea you've been in, but there's definitely chickens running around. You hear the rain on your metal roof. All right. Lines are tidied up and hung up. Nope, didn't find Epstein Island. I don't think it exists. It's probably all fake news. Wouldn't that be some shit if fucking Epstein Island was all just a big cover-up for something bigger? They friggin' just put out this huge bullshit news story to fucking cover up something else that maybe went down during the last year or two. What up, S47? Hell yeah, Paul, you should get one. Australia, yes. Australia is, well, I mean, if you just look at, this is Papua New Guinea, right on the other side of that is Australia. How many miles to Indonesia? We'll be in Indonesian waters in less than 100 miles. But we won't be to our destination for another 400. Name of my ship is Circuitous. Electrical circuit with OUS at the end. There you go, David. What up, Nate? What's going on in Morocco today, Fauci? Maybe Michael Myers, maybe not. Streamers have been there. Yeah, but they might have just been faking it. Nate, it's been rough. It's been rough. About 1 o'clock. Wait, just woke up at 1. Let me go to sleep. I probably fell asleep around 2. Around 3 o'clock, all hell broke loose. When do we cross the open ocean? I mean, I've already crossed one. Got cat hair everywhere. Because he wasn't like in the rough seas, so he wanted some cuddles. Ryan, if that was a diss, I don't really know who that is, so you failed. Just rough seas. What's up, Jerry? I mean, I'm not really in the middle of the ocean. There's fucking land right there, Umad. Fuck no, Stry and Mike. She'd never be welcomed on this boat. Paul, I think you spelled their name wrong, but yeah, I know who they are. Michael, I am not hungry. We've been eating well. Italian pepper steak last night and some adobo chicken. What up, Corey? We're in the Bismarck Sea. In the Bismarck Sea. How many knots are we going? We're going 5, which is a good thing. Island, exactly. Jerry, around 3 o'clock, fucking the winds picked up to like 30 miles an hour straight in front of us, basically like blowing us backwards. The waves, it made waves really big, so we were just nose diving into waves. It just sucked so fucking bad. I live on this boat, Steelman. We've been living on this boat since December of 2020. Started in Florida, now we're out by Australia. I bought this boat for 55,000 US dollars, and we put about 65, probably more than that, 65,000 plus into fixing it up. No sails up, we got no wind, and that's why it's pretty much flat calm out here right now. Hopefully the last bit of these squalls go away. I think we need to friggin' adjust course some more. Source of income? My savings account. It's not really income, it's just savings. Why are you on cloud 9 right now, Kathos? No, a Yanmar engine. I don't do all repairs, Michael. I try to do as many as I can, but there's been tons on this boat that I haven't done. Can I do a quick 360 of the boat? I mean, we're outside right now. I'm not going in. This is just the cockpit. We hired a ghost to do all the steering for us because you don't need to feed them. They don't need sleep. So we have a ghost steering the boat for us. The last time I slept on shore, we went back to the United States for 4 days back in January, so that's the last time I slept on shore. Our dinghy up there, that's like our car. Our boat is like our house, and that's like our car. There is the outboard for our car. No, we're on a 38-foot. Streamlabs just shared what kind of boat we are on. How do we shower? We do cockpit showers. We got hot and cold water. Reza, why are you feeling awful? Did you get too drunk at the wedding? Maureen, thank you for the 100. There you go, remember nothing. What's going on in Tasmania today, David? Oh, that's good to hear, Kathos. I'm happy you got a dub. Yeah, it's peaceful now. Very contrasted from yesterday. What height is my mast from my keel? 52 feet, 53 feet. Oh, we don't get much mold on the boat, no. Mortimer, you fucking legend, you. Thank you for the dono. Always appreciate you. Oh, Rez, I'm sorry to hear that. But no, Banshee, we don't really get much mold on the boat. I don't know why. Good airflow. I mean, we also have spent a lot of time in marinas with air conditioning. I don't know how many kilometers, D. Conley, but I would say maybe 80 miles. No, I don't have a carbon fiber mast. Oh my God, Angela, thank you for the 100s. Cara, thank you for the 100s. What's on the menu today? Probably adobo chicken. We gotta finish that up. You made your own AC unit out of a window unit. Nice. Is it like one of those that you put in the hatch at the top of the boat? Seen a lot of sailors do that. Just build like a little structure to put around it. Remember nothing. Thank you for the 100. We are in Papua New Guinea waters right now. That's Papua New Guinea, but we're heading to Indonesia. I'm the pirate that people gotta worry about, Shane. Shimmy, thank you for the 100. That's Papua New Guinea behind me. Oh, nice, Michael. I would love to upgrade to a lagoon. Preferably like a 55. What up, Marleon? How you doing today? I bet she does, Mortimer. No grudges, remember nothing? Why, were you talking shit yesterday or something? If I'm being honest, I don't remember you. Australian Mike, I haven't had any alcohol really since 2023, October of 2023. Remember nothing. I do believe I get money for these gifts. I don't really know if there's any way for me to track all the gifts that I get to make sure YouTube's actually paying me though. Oh, nice burn. Thanks, Corey. I appreciate the sub. Hell yeah. Angela, I got some sleep. It was rough. I slept for an hour, then all hell broke loose. And I don't even know what time I fell back to sleep. Maybe 5 a.m. And I woke up maybe 9. What up, Blake? Thank you, Steven. What sea life have I seen? From my boat, only dolphins. Exactly, Michael Myers, that's what I do. Although we're heading to Indonesia, so I don't even know how easy it's going to be to find ganja. Blake, 30-mile-an-hour winds right from the nose, blowing us basically backwards, creating huge waves coming at us. So we kept nosediving into waves, and it would drop our speed down to 0. Well, the GPS right now is saying exactly 3 days to Indonesia. Why does it look like a green screen? Because it is a screen. It's like a bug screen / shade screen. And when I don't have the screen down, it's like all washed out behind me. Because of the sun or the brightness. I do use Starlink. Yeah, overnight this happened like 2 a.m.-ish. 2 to I don't know. It was going when I went to bed at 5 a.m. It still sucked, but I needed sleep. We're in Papua New Guinea, Ali. Yes, Starling. It was really dark out last night because there was all storm clouds, no moon. All right, Michael, thank you for stopping in. There you go, Jay Longoria. You're the smartest person that's been in this this chat so far. You hope I got sunscreen for this overcast day? I will. Mark, safety is my middle name. How do I sleep on my bed? I was born in 85. Hell yeah. I normally do have sunscreen right here. I don't know. Oh. Got sunscreen. We're going 5 knots right now. 5 to 5.5. Second smartest, Mortimer. There is a downstairs, but my wife is naked down there, so we're not going down there. Nice, Lisa. I turned 40 in July of this year. JS, no, it's starting to calm down now. Just me, my wife, my dog, and my cat, Maggie. You want to say hi to the peoples? You want to say hi to the peoples? Oh. What's up, Logan? I haven't checked the laptop. Beanie babies. Oh, okay. Belly rubs. Belly rubs. Thank you for the 100, Scott. Yeah, we have life jackets for the animals. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm glad she loves the dog. Gulf Island Rock. How many days have I been on board, Maggie? I moved on this boat in December of 2020. Thank you, Choams. Anybody that's interested in seeing what it's like sailing around the world on a small little sailboat, give us a subscribe because that's what we're doing. We started in Florida. Now we're out by Papua New Guinea. That's Papua New Guinea right there, which is right next to Australia. What do I use to keep my rails polished? Oh, they're not polished right now. They're fucking looking nasty. But I usually use Barkeeper's Friend. I just got some things to like polishing discs for my angle grinder and like bars of like different polishes. So I'm gonna try to do them right, get all those scratches buffed out of them and all that. Thank you, Chomes. Did we hit the 6,000 subscriber mark? We were very close. Hey, 2 more subscribers. Who's gonna be number 6,000? 2 more to 6,000. What's up, Huge Willie? Worst job on the sailboat is the fucking rails. Fucking teak sucks. Astroglide, what's that for, Mortimer? Oh, for the rails? Oh, somebody was number 6,000. What up, Camo? We hit 6,000. 4 more thousand to 10. That's our next big milestone, 10,000. Hell yeah, hauling out. You love teak work. I would love teak work if the work entailed ripping it all out and just fiberglassing over it. I don't know, Camion. Thank you, Outdoors. I don't know where your ruby slippers are, though. But I bet you are a queen with those ruby slippers. We are going to Indonesia. It is Indonesia or bust. Do we have enough fuel to make it? I think that's the arc of this story. Boat. ATK, I mean, if I could do it, I really think anybody could do it. Thank you, Ironhead. Hell yeah. Now, how quickly could we get to 7,000? What up, Kane? Yo, yo, yo. The real human John. You can't wait for half man, half woman. Okay. Boats and hoes, yes, Chad, yes. Yes. What's up, Pete in Pennsylvania? What part of Pennsylvania? I'm from Pennsylvania. I'm from Hazleton, Pennsylvania, in the Poconos. Well, near the Poconos. It's just usually where most people might know. Or Scranton. Anytime, ATK. Thank you for tuning in. Paul, what? Try a thing in can called... Peter, I'm from Hazleton. What a coinky dinky. I was locked up at LCCC. Maggie, no, I grew up in the middle of Pennsylvania in the mountains. I grew up camping, hanging out in the woods. No, I have an aluminum boom. I'm really out in the ocean, Steve. Thank you, Jack. Change the camera angle to the dog. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Put it, rocking everywhere, rocking everywhere. I found you, Miss Mugu. Speaking of booty, some of that booty tang. Oh, Bobby, it was fine the next day. When I poured the boiling water on it, I think I got it under the sink fast enough. Yeah, Royce, we spent pretty much our 30-day visa in Papua New Guinea. It is a screen. It's a bug screen / shade screen, but it also helps prevent the brightness from washing out the camera. No, I'm not going to eat fish. That's nasty. Sports Betting Edge, thank you for the 100. I meant LCCF. My bad, Peter. I went to Luzerne County Correctional Facility. Luckily, I was on work release, and I got to walk up to the Outback Steakhouse by the arena every day and go dishwash at the Outback Steakhouse, eat steaks all day long. Oh no, I didn't eat steaks. Usually cheese fries or bloomin' onions is what I got at work. We're motoring at about 5 to 5.5 knots. What's up, Falcon? Matt doesn't like any fish. What up, Sports Betting Edge? We're just chilling today. It was a rough one last night. We had some rough seas. Oh, that was a nice big random wave. Yeah, Mace, we got a dinghy. Our dinghy is strapped down to the deck. For everyone that doesn't know, our dinghy is like our car. Our boat is like our home, and our dinghy is like our car. It's an inflatable rib with an aluminum bottom, I think. And then we got a 15 horsepower 2-stroke Yamaha outboard for it. You chimed in at dinghy? That's the dinghy. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. Oh shit, calisthenics is here. Sorry, let's see. Woo! 17. Where are we gonna fill up? I don't know yet. I guess go in my dry bag and get the American Express. Where are you ordering from?
Oregon.
Huh?
Oregon.
Alright. Oh, I would go to Venezuela. I don't think anything would happen to me. Hell yeah, calisthenics. I appreciate you stopping in and making me do my thing. What's going on in Oklahoma, BB? I wish I could be smoking a joint right now. Keep smiling. I appreciate you popping in. Ironhead, the wind is supposed to pick up in like January-ish. Oh yeah, Trump might get me with a Reaper. I'm sure he's just randomly shooting boats out of the water. Well, Chad, the waves, depending on which way the boat is rocking, it's either like an incline or a decline. Nice, Raz. What's up, Etienne? Our tanks are aluminum, but I do have a bladder as well. God-seeking atheist, I will. I'll eat those beans and tuna. My favorite. How did you know my Amex had no limit, Romeo? Soon it's gonna be 50, I hope so. Alright, Steve, catch you later. Damn right, struggle, no homo. Think anybody that thinks Trump would fuck me up is a retard. Calisthenics, apparently Indonesia is very strict on the old cannabis because it's a majority Muslim country, I guess. But I've talked to sailors who told me where I could find some. My wife is ordering presents, Christmas presents, I think, for her nephews. We're going 5.5 knots-ish. What's up, Aloha? Peter, I am just north of the country of Papua New Guinea right now. Kind of by Australia. Alright, keep smiling. You have a nice Christmas too. Thank you. Nice, Rads. I have fished off this thing, Mr. Dave, but I hate seafood. No, I don't have a water bladder. My water tank is 120 gallons. My fuel is 80, so we added a 150 gallon fuel bladder to increase our range. We only use the bladder sometimes, though. Ironhead, I know I can. Like I said, I talked to sailors already that told me where I could find weed. Falcon, the night was horrible. As soon as Jess woke up at 1 p.m., it started getting shitty. I fell asleep at 2, got woken up at 3, couldn't fall back to sleep till 5. Mace, I had this installed. Like, I had this hard top installed along with the cockpit enclosure. The roof and all the windows and screens around the entire cockpit was $30,000. Starlink internet. Why not stopping in Australia? Because I have a dog and a cat. Sean, no, we weren't in that part of Papua New Guinea. We were in the little islands that are part of Papua New Guinea, north of the main island. Now we're just riding along the north side of the main island. So we were never like on the south side of the main island. Yeah, Australia we got quoted, and it wasn't from Australian government themselves, but like a pet import company for in Australia. They wanted 25,000 US dollars to import our dog and our cat into Australia. Oh, Etienne, you caught me. Most dangerous country I visited so far? United States. 25 grand for 2 pets. Sean, but didn't he get turned away and he had to leave? I mean, I'm sure Johnny Depp could have probably paid if he had 1 pet, it would have been half that probably, so $12,000. I'm sure he could have paid that. Which visited country has the most cannibals? I've never been to a country that has the most cannibals. I got seasick twice in my life, Mr. Dave. Once while we were crossing the Pacific Ocean 2 years ago, and once when we were sailing from Fiji to Vanuatu like 4 or 5 months ago. Yeah, we're good. Paul, how you doing today? Johnny Depp got deported, exactly. So imagine me, some random guy, trying to bring his pets in. Thank you, Double Bubble, for the clapping seal. Oh, I wish, Rads, that would be cool. I've never been to India. Which country had the warmest people? All of them, man. Fiji, Vanuatu, Solomon Islands, Papua New Guinea. What's up in Egypt today, Nada? Sean, does Google tell you that? What's the fine and penalty for sneaking them in? Deportation, maybe destruction of your pets, confiscation of your boat. Malaysia will be the next stop after Indonesia. Your wife is PNG? Oh, okay, Sean. So she's eaten people before. A Netflix recommendation? Don't ask me. I don't even know what movies are on Netflix. I don't know, Ranch. Interesting, Sean. What are the chances? I don't even think I've met many people that ever even heard of Papua New Guinea, and then I have a guy in here that was married to someone from Papua New Guinea. Main dink, I don't know what that means. Do I like to maximize my freedom? Yeah. Falcon, why don't you just like ignore people that are negative and go on with your life? Why do you have to like let everybody affect you? You're always complaining about people being negative and people not being happy and people saying mean things. Why do you let those people run your life? So her family still eats people, Sean. Good for you, Ranch. Tuberculosis, maybe? I'm on a 1986 Island Packet 38, and we're motoring right now at 5.5 knots. No, not her family, just other people in Papua New Guinea. I think she probably ate people before. Shouldn't let negative people affect you. Can't be a weak individual. You gotta be a strong individual. Not a Eunice. People say they eat people here. I'd be willing to bet that nobody's eaten anyone in years. Fiji is known for cannibalism, probably back in the 1800s maybe. Is loving weak? No. Are you trying to say that it's love that is driving all of this, Falcon? Thank you for the sub, Crystal. Good, Pat. I hope you get a boat or go do something adventurous. Don't need a boat to go be adventurous. To go camping. Camo, we are motoring right now. Yeah, I'd prefer a fiberglass boat. Sean, I've surfed once when we were in Tahiti. It was actually while the surfing Olympics were going on this last year. Ah, poor Falcon. Falcon, do you need a pity party? I don't think so, dogs. Probably find more people meat in a McRib. I think that's a valid point. I am willing to bet that most Americans have eaten human. What is my favorite fish to eat? No fish. Naheen, I am just, that's Papua New Guinea right there behind me. We are not fishing. Nautical, welcome to the crew. What up, KC? Yo, yo, yo. Fix, I am never gonna do that. I'm not some whack-ass sailor like that. All for the publicity, I guess. Maybe I should so I could get on the news and get a whole bunch of subscribers. KC, the last few hours are okay, but last night it got pretty wicked. Merry Christmas, Nautical. Yeah, we're just cruising outside. We're heading to Indonesia during the wrong time of the year when the winds are not in our favor. 503, yeah, I saw a few cargo ships in the last 12 hours. Oi, Annalita. No dolphins today. Maybe we'll see them on stream though. It's usually around midday that we see them. And it is 11:41. Merry Christmas, Tiwa Dog. Maybe I'll go on Joe Rogan and I'll talk about my travels. I'm pretty sure one of the YouTuber sailors went on some comedian's podcast. I'm on a sailboat that also has a motor. I'm in Papua New Guinea right now. Sometimes I think I might be God or the second coming of Christ, maybe. Sometimes I really feel it in my soul. There you go, Sean. They may have, or they're believed to have practiced ritual cannibalism. Not that it's been proven. Worst illness I've suffered on the water. I might have gone COVID when we left Fiji. I don't know, but I mean, probably the flu actually, because I think when I get the flu, it's worse than COVID. Oh shit! Where's my friggin' I'm on a boat, bitch emojis? Where's my members at? Let's see those fucking Jesse Pinkman emojis. I'm on a boat, bitch. Walter, we gotta cook. I need a bigger boat, bitch. My favorite fruit? I really like, are berries considered a fruit or berries berries? I love blueberries, strawberries, in Pennsylvania, tea berries. All right, Rads, thank you for stopping in. Fuck yeah. Our emergency stop, if we needed to get fuel, would have been Jayapura in Indonesia. It's like 80 miles in front of us. And I'm so tempted to try to stop just to go to the Pizza Hut there. Blueberries are the healthiest fruit. Science Globe, you are a pussy. Goji berries, I have some goji berries down below right now. You know what is a nice little snack? Just goji berries and pine nuts mixed together. They complement each other well. Strawberries are good, blueberries are good in Pennsylvania. I love tea berries. There's a Pizza Hut in Indonesia, Jayapura. Sean, I mean, you could do friggin' super chats. You could do exclamation point cash out. But we're not out here begging, man. Just watching us is support enough. Hey Joseph, it takes one to know one, huh? We collect spices around the world as we sail, yeah. Scott, I've gotten weed in every country I've gone to. Everyone keeps telling me this next country, Indonesia, is going to be the hardest to find. And if you get caught with it, you get executed. Rob, welcome to the channel. Right now we're in Papua New Guinea. Sports betting edge. I am. I'm from Pennsylvania. If I go to New York City, I would say my favorite pizza is Papa John's, probably. I don't know what that means, Gregory. What's OSRS? Falcon, if you're talking to me, no, I do not. I'm not a homo. Chad, thank you for the 100. Imagine getting executed over some weed, that would suck. Latex, everything's going well. Flaky bottom pizza in Canada, that sounds good. Papa John's at that. Oh, Papa John's, they're friggin' their pizza sauce. Something about their pizza sauce I just really like. Oh, you didn't mean sexually, Falcon. Do I love you? I mean, I like you. You're a cool dude, I guess. I mean, why would I love you? I don't even know you. I never met you in person. I don't even know if that's your actual picture in your profile thing there. Know nothing about you. Fuck yeah, Sean. I would love to learn to surf. Got some nice drink on that boat? Yeah, hell yeah. We got that. Tang. I have fished, Gregory. It's not my favorite thing to do since I hate seafood. No, I've never been stopped, Otto. I don't have a ham radio. I got Starlink internet. Hydrofoil things look fun. I agree with that. That was the one thing that I was thinking about getting into. Yep, Manu, that good old orange piss. You know you love it. No, my boat has a built-in liquor cabinet behind the table. Oh, Falcon, that is very cryptic. Do I have an emergency survival kit? Yeah, I have a couple of them. This is one of them right here. It's our abandoned ship bag. If we have to abandon ship into the life raft that's right below it. We have 2 life rafts. I don't know, no Tat Rider. What? I forgot about that. What do I eat the most of? Probably like steak, potatoes, and veggies. Mr. Manager, my safety is my middle name. Damn right, Stephen Holmes, I am angry as fuck. Biggest band shoot. I saw 11 shooting stars in 10 minutes the night before last. If I convert to their religion, okay. 38-foot sailboat. What's the most important item on the boat? Probably me, my wife, my dog, and my cat. Good, Umad. I'm an American citizen. They should be watching me. Make sure I'm protected at all times. What am I doing? I'm not streaming. Sometimes just staring out at the sea. If it's nighttime, staring up at the sky. Watching the old YouTube. Thank you, ATK. Falcon, who do you want me to forgive? Where does my dog go to the bathroom? Right there. Oh man, Little Sleezer's Pizza. Coolest thing I've seen in the ocean? Probably dolphins from this boat. We went snorkeling with humpback whales in Tahiti. We went scuba diving with bull sharks in Fiji. Those were really two of the most memorable things that I've done. Wagwan on Trum. Scariest thing that's happened to me while sailing? Probably like lightning. Chad, it depends on the distance to my next destination. The shortest has been a couple hours. Shortest trip has been a couple hours. The longest trip has been 26 days. Any UFOs? No, I would love to see one though. My desire, I think he said I'm ugly as sin. Well, I'm glad a dude is thinking I'm ugly. My desire, I don't think English is his first language though. Have some tobacco? I do not. Was the 10-foot waves like around May 28th? I have no fucking clue. 10-foot waves around May 28th, ATK. I don't know what you're asking. Nice nautical. We went to Cape Canaveral to go see the first two SpaceX crew launches. Oikun or Aoikun, I don't know how to say your name, but we're headed to Indonesia right now. We're just off the coast of Papua New Guinea. JS, yeah, I have the radar turned on at night, looking for big ships. There's also some apps to watch for big ships. Craig, I am the only sailor in my family. My grandfather was on a hospital ship in World War II stationed in the Pacific, kind of by like the Philippines and stuff. But he didn't, after he was done in World War II, he went back to mountain living in Pennsylvania. Going from Bora Bora to Fiji, yeah, we definitely saw 10-foot waves there. Otto, save up money and do it. Stop spending money on stuff you don't need. Only spend money on the essentials and save as much as you can and get a boat. Everybody could just ignore my desire so we could get his watch hours, and we'll just ignore the dumb shit he says. My interest from sailing came from reading a book. Exclamation point book to see what book I read. I wish I could colored, but there is no ice wall in Antarctica. Sean, yeah, it was a big reason I started streaming was the boredom out at sea. Yeah, Frank, I've been living on this boat since December of 2020. I never ate scrapple. I've never eaten a Philly cheesesteak either. When we make land, how long will we stay there? In Biak, Indonesia, I don't know. We were just talking about it. Jess seems to not think we'll stay there for 2 weeks because she wants to keep moving on. There's so many islands in Indonesia. We will probably just be friggin' island hopping non-stop. So we probably won't be staying in one spot for too long. Who polices the seas I'm on now? Probably, I don't know if Papua New Guinea has a coast guard or something. Sean, yeah, I don't know what internet would have given you fast enough speeds in the middle of the ocean to yeah, I don't know. To stream at least. I have never sailed around the world. Falcon, why are you donating if I appreciate the donation, Falcon, but I don't know, I feel like I don't know. Getting weird vibes from that donation. Angela, thank you for the 100, but thank you, Falcon. Saying I need to be saved and then donating money. Very strange. PNG was an Australian territory before 1974. No wonder they practiced cannibalism. What's up, Vicky? Alright, my desire, I think you definitely have had a couple penises up in that mouth. Fucking douchebag. My desire is the kind of dude that as soon as you meet him, you probably just smack the shit out of him. Frank, sometimes I feel like social media does that to me. Jesky, I don't know. Unfortunately, I already blocked my desire, but he probably could have told you. Little River Band. I don't believe so. The island we're going to next, I'm not sure what the island is called. The city on the island is Biak, Indonesia. Not exactly sure what the island is called. You tell him, Paul White. I don't know what you just said. Are you being honest in that comment, Falcon, that you mean no harm? Because I'm a little skeptical of that. They'll pay you to live in a houseboat in Alaska. Jet ski. I don't think I'm the widest thing in the area. I mean, every place we've gone to in Papua New Guinea had Aussie tourists and stuff. No, I'm not in the United States. I'm from the United States, but I'm closer to Australia right now. What up, Texas? What's going on, Shovelhead? How much did I get paid for this trip? $0, Austin. Fix your Fochi. I owned my own business and I saved up money. Paul White, I probably need some sleep. Any shrimp on the bobby. We going to fucking... Is that an actual thing or is that just an Outback Steakhouse thing? Good day, mate. Frank, I mean, I never really lived the city life. I'm from a small, I mean, I guess it's a city. Hazleton is a city of like 35,000 people, if that. But I lived on the outskirts. My house was surrounded by woods on 3 sides. And then we just had like one street going down, heading into the city. I'm from Hazleton, Pennsylvania. Boat is the best place to be right now? Yeah. Until all hell breaks loose again. You're from the Harrisburg area, Lester? Nice. Well, Sean, if you ever saw us in person, you would understand. We are not the kind of people. We were stuck in Tahiti waiting on a boat part for 10 months in a marina, and we were docked next to like $40 million mega yachts. We were docked right next to the largest sailing catamaran in the world, and the crew would always be inviting us to like fucking have a dock party. They'd be out on the dock drinking and grilling up fucking burgers and stuff, and they'd invite us every Friday night. Yo, do you want to chill? Do you want to chill? And we'd just be like, oh, we just ate, or we're tired, we're gonna go to sleep. So we're in person, we're quite antisocial. Yeah, Sean, I mean, this is not the time of year that we should be heading this direction. But we wanted to get away because it's a lot more likeliness of cyclones in like Solomons and Vanuatu. Allentown's where a huge awesome military show is. Nice. Yeah, we'll be in Brazil in a couple years. We got 2 oceans to cross before then. My boat's name is Circuitous. Yeah, Frank, I mean, I think more people need to just realize that stuff like this is possible. The van life, sailing life, RV life, camping, just like doing cool stuff and not just living that normal old city life. Plus, I think doing this kind of stuff, camping, sailing, you learn a little bit more about self-reliance, and I think the more people go back to being self-reliant and less reliant on the government, I think society would get a lot better. The storm last night was not fun. I mean, we had 30-knot winds blowing right at us from the front of the boat, slowing us down, causing big waves to be coming at us from the front, and we would nosedive in the waves and it would stop us down to 0, like our speed would drop down to 0. So shrimp on the bobby isn't an Australian thing. It's an American Outback Steakhouse thing. Oh yeah, the green screen comments never end. I mean, well, now we have the... If it was a green screen, I would have a beautiful ocean background. Like, it would be way nicer than this right now, because I know this isn't appealing. My viewership, when there's not a nice background, goes down a lot. So if it was a green screen, I would be putting fucking a much nicer background. Erie, Pennsylvania. What's up, Millie? I'm from Hazleton, Pennsylvania. This happened around 3. Why is that line swinging? I need to cut that line, but I'm waiting to Indonesia so I could get a friggin' a hot knife to cut it. Because I'd have to remove it, and I would have to remove it. It's a long line that goes like up the mast and stuff, and I don't want it so I could like burn the end to melt it. But I don't worry about pirates. I'm the pirate that other people worry about. Good point, God-seeking atheist. Yeah, I mean, as much as I, just love to, how many people just sit here and brace themselves against something 24 hours a day? Like, I'm sitting here talking to you guys like this for hours on end to try to stop the rocking motion. Oh, nice, Kevin. Did he catch anything? Big New Dallas, yes, many people that have been here on, actually yesterday, if you were here yesterday, you saw me running around the outside of the boat. We saw dolphins yesterday on stream. I do live on this boat. Well, yeah, Falcon, I'm basically God. Well, I am God. And y'all shall not have false gods before me. Dixon, not right now. The boat, well, my wife is down below naked, so I don't feel like having to make her put on clothes. We have 4 heads on board, 2 humans and a dog and a cat. Yeah, we're still in Papua New Guinea. As soon as we hit right around Jayapura, we'll be in Indonesian waters. I know, I should just show her naked, right? I bet all the little 14-year-olds will love that. What skiff? That skiff right there was it's a 2023, I think. No, I'm at the top of Papua New Guinea. Frank, it's raining. We just saw the ocean. I mean, the ocean's right behind me. Unfortunately, when I lift up the screen, it's all washed out, but you could kind of see. How much fresh water do we have on the boat? It says our tank is 3/4 full, so I think that's about 90 gallons. Plus we have I don't know, probably 100 or 200 bottled water. Oh yeah, we are only... Man, we should... Oh, I wonder... We should go a little bit closer to shore. We're about 14 miles away. Big New Dallas. What should I do then? Oh no. Yeah, we have a flare gun 404. What's up, Tonyo? Must change a person, God-seeking atheist? Why do you think it must change a person? $120 gallons is a small water tank? I actually modified my water tank. It used to be with the boat originally came with an 80-gallon water tank. Oh no, I'm lying. It originally came, fuck me. It came with a 150-gallon water tank. I made it smaller. No stereo built into the boat. Constant water circling at all times. Why would that change you though? What made me want to sail the world? I read a book. If you do exclamation point book in the chat, the bot will tell you what book that was. Frank, nah, I don't smoke while I'm out at sea. Oh no, Big New Dallas, I lied. Uh-oh. I have fished off my boat. What's up, Matthew? There you go. Streamlabs just said what book in the chat, Streamlabs just said what book inspired me to sail around the world. Ed Long, they're not on camera. I'm in Papua New Guinea. Thanks, 404. I do live on the boat. I've been living on this boat since 2020. I got a dog. Who's fucking cashed out right now, and a cat. Hell yeah, God-seeking atheist. I don't know, I mean, I don't know how a boat would change someone more than living in a house or anything. I mean, maybe the ability to visit other cultures and meet other people might change it, maybe, I don't know. But people aren't going to change unless they want to change. I don't think people just get... I think it takes a really big event to change someone who doesn't want to change. Looks pretty nasty out. I mean, it's drizzling a little bit, but the waves are 1/10 of the size that they were last night. Dave, we are heading to Indonesia, Biak, Indonesia, from Papua New Guinea. The ocean is very sacred, I guess. Just like land and everything else. Was this trip like a COVID thing? No, I got this dream back in 2013, long before COVID. I hired a ghost to drive the boat for me, so we have a ghost driving. Fix your Fochi. I would say it took me about 10 years with no instructor, buying my own boat. I would say the first 7 years were mostly me learning through reading books. Yeah, I've been on this boat since 2020. I did know that. Who's wrong? I'm glad you know that. Yes, we are in a really bad storm this morning, Sarah. The dog is out. No, we're not past Jayapura yet. We're still 77 miles away from Jayapura. We're not hiring. Hell yeah, James. Thank you for stopping in. Elohim, I am in Papua New Guinea right now. Alex, ha ha ha. I did work at Amazon, ha ha ha. And now I own a yacht, ha ha ha. 404, no, we are heading to the Indian Ocean. We crossed the Pacific, worked our way through the South Pacific, and now we're working our way to the Indian Ocean. Last time I stayed at a hotel was in January when we flew back to the US to visit family. How do I feed my animals? We put food in their bowls and they eat it. Who's wrong? I don't think that'll work. Do I like getting a break from the sunny days? Absolutely. Yep, I made 15 bucks an hour in the Amazon warehouse. Not a cult. Thank you for stopping in. Is it any cheaper to live on a boat than on dry land? I think it's hard to say. It depends. I think the initial cost to get a boat set up to be self-sufficient is expensive because you got to buy batteries, solar panels, anything else you want to make the boat comfortable for you. And then it can be very cheap living if you're going to live out on anchor. Am I particle owner with my wife? I mean, I guess so. This boat, my name is the only one on the thing, but we're married, so I mean, I think that she would get half if she wanted to split. We'd have to cut the boat in half. I would probably take the back half with the cockpit since I spent so much time in here. Vitali, is that? Sounds like an Italian Food Network person or something. I look like Ryan Gosling. If you showed me a picture of Ryan Gosling, I don't think I would know who that is. Out on anchor, you pay $0 for docking. Nice, Camo. Why is she temporary? Welcome, Johnny. I have a 1986 Island Packet 38 with a 44 horsepower Yanmar diesel in it. I look like Vitali. I look like I should be on the Food Network. I'm an Italian chef. D. Conley, I don't know, can you? I don't know what you need to live. Your expenses would probably be way different than my expenses. Do you need high-speed internet all the time? How much money do you spend on food every month? Never lost an anchor. Haven't passed Jayapura yet. Hell yeah, Vicky. We're enjoying life. What's going on, Wisconsin, Steve? Chris, it is fake. $300 food, no Wi-Fi? Well, there you go. I mean, if you bought a boat and you have it set up the way you want it and you live on Anchor for free, your only expense would probably be food. And then maybe repairs, depending on what you break, how well you take care of your stuff. We're heading to Indonesia right now, Freedom. I am not trans, Rob. Sorry to get your hopes up. Yep, I use Starlink. My internet is $125 a month, and anytime I'm more than 12 miles offshore like I am right now, it's an additional $2.50 per gigabyte. We're paying $10 an hour right now to stream for you guys. Papua New Guinea was amazing. We loved it, Royce. The people were friggin' nice as hell. Lots of nice sights. Jess ended up showing me pictures of one of the islands that we skipped, and oh god, it was so beautiful. Who do you go to if your engine blows? Maybe a mechanic? Who's driving the boat? Casper the Friendly Ghost. What's going on in El Salvador today, Eric? It's like the only Central American country I've never been to. Thanks for the sub, David. Where are we at on the old sub count? We're on the slow road to 10,000. How quickly could we get to 10,000 subs, guys? Anytime. Vicky, I'm glad you guys are here to join around. Or to join us. Sean, yeah, I was a heavy alcoholic for the first 2 years of sailing. So in October of 2023, I weighed 225 pounds. Now I'm down to like 180. So I lost about 45 pounds. What is that, like 20 kilos? Thanks for the sub, Sean. Not traveling to Tanzania. Too far away from us. If you look at a map and you look at Indonesia, we're going to be going from Indonesia towards the United States, so you could kind of get an idea of what countries we might be stopping at. Final place we're going to, Alex? I don't know. Who knows? The final place might be 20 years away. Buddy, I am not scared whatsoever. I could be sailing off the coast of Venezuela, and I don't think I would ever get droned by Hegseth. I think there's a lot of zombies out there believing what they see on the news. I don't think they're just randomly shooting boats. I cannot, big baller, sorry. New Matrone, I'm sorry, that's not enough money. I do feel better off the booze. I smoke weed any chance I get when we're not at sea. Do I believe in clones? What do you mean, Craig? I feel like that's a silly question. Do I believe in cloned cells? Yes, I do. Sailing around Africa as it stands right now. No, Sean, we're going to America via crossing the Indian Ocean and Atlantic Ocean. I'm doing a circumnavigation of the world. Started in Florida, ending in Florida. Our batteries are at 80% right now. We're in the Bismarck Sea, 503. Never been pulled over by another country's Coast Guard. How long is it going to take to get to Indonesia? GPS is saying under 3 days now. Yeah, Matthew, I haven't gotten much sleep. Nice, Rand's dressing. What's the temperature? 82 degrees last I looked. How do I get Wi-Fi, Starlink internet? Must have been crazy going through the Panama Canal. There is a short on my channel that shows part of our trip through the Panama Canal. If you go on our channel, I don't know when I uploaded, a few months ago. What do I do in bad storms? Just ride it out. Nah, my wife is with me. I'm not solo. Yeah, we're gonna be. We had some sailors tell us that Mozambique is do not miss destination, so we will be going to Mozambique. I am aware of the pirate attacks off the coast of Madagascar before anyone starts bringing it up. How long have I been on the water? I moved on this boat back in 2020. No, this is not original sails and rigging. Weirdest thing I've seen was lightning. Fondest childhood memory? I don't know. I remember Saturday nights watching Snick with my mom, my brother, my sister. We would go to the store, get some good snacks. I remember my mom would cut up like kiwi fruit for us, and we would sit there and watch Are You Afraid of the Dark? Nah, yeah, I hate fish. I'm the worst pirate on the 7 seas. God-seeking atheist, you just gotta man up and get it and fucking dry out. Yeah, GB, there's land behind us. Probably can't see it too well, but we're like only 17 miles away from land. We've had land in sight now for over 24 hours. How much would it cost to take somebody and leave them in another country? I don't know. I probably would never do that, so. I don't know, Mace. I don't know much about brass. What's up, Captain Farron? Gotta trim the nose hairs. Everything's going well, Captain. We had some 30 knot winds right on the nose yesterday at like 3 a.m. right after I tried going to sleep. So it built up. We had like friggin' probably 7-8 foot waves crashing on the bow, slowing us down to 0 knots. Have I ever sailed through the Denmark Strait? I have never been in on a boat in Europe. Oh, my balls are itchy. Yeah, the last I had looked, the thunderstorms were supposed to chill out for like 7 hours around 2 p.m. You're from West Papa. Nice, Apnering. We are headed to Biak right now. The GPS is saying it's going to take us under 3 days to get to Biak. We are about 70 something miles away from Jayapura right now. I mean, in the direction of Jayapura. Thank you for the dono, 404. I appreciate that. I feel like didn't you start out trolling today? I could have sworn you started out trolling me earlier. But I appreciate the dono. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I apologize if I am misremembering that. Will I grab an old-fashioned cup of coffee after itching my ball? Is that something people do? I feel like I should make some coffee. Alex, if this is real, take you outside of the boat. Okay. you go. I'm gonna throw you overboard. No. 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 Hey, you can. The microphone's in here. You can see the mountains in the distance. Sorry to hear that, Stryan. Land ho! No, it's flat calm. There's no wind. No, 404. I just thought something earlier, like maybe like an hour ago. I thought you had said something like kind of trolly. I could be misremembering that though. I do appreciate the dono, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hope everyone's enjoying it. The dog's name is Lexi. Right? That's your name? Oh, what a sweetie. What a sweetie. Oh. Do you want me to put your bed here so it kind of wedges you in? Nice, Sean. Yeah, I've been sober since October of 2023. Well, from alcohol. I do smoke weed. Yes, Lexi is her name. Lord Alcatraz. That's a good question. Probably being invaded by pirates. No, thank you, big baller. Kiara, Jess is down below, hopefully trying to take a nap. That's the main island of Papua New Guinea right there. Mace, it depends on the country, man. She hasn't really been allowed off the boat in months. Well, here in Papua New Guinea, she got off the boat once. Appreciate you too, Mike. I'm sorry to hear that, Risk. My favorite food on the boat is, I love having a good filet mignon with some kind of potato. I like maybe like roasted veggies with roasted sweet potato, like a little roasted sweet potato, peppers, carrots. Oh man, maybe some steamed broccoli with a little bit of butter on top on the side as well. I love broccoli. Nah, well, yeah, Sean, we do have one of those, like, it's like a radar reflector thing up at the mast. Home Alone is on. Nice, Captain. We'll definitely be watching that. It's like my tradition to watch it on New Year's Eve. Home Alone 1 and 2. It's another good memory from my childhood. Yes, we're going to Biak. We're going to Raja Ampat, maybe Sarong. Never saw a USO, Ted, but I look every night. No, we're motoring, Cricket. We got no no wind. Let's see if the rain stops so I can at least put up the window. I don't know. I mean, I know I still got them, but I think the boobs are going away from all these push-ups that calisthenics is making us do. When he first started coming in here, 10 was a struggle. My boat cost $55,000. And then I put probably another at least $65,000 into it. 404, I have a VHF radio on board. It could maybe reach 10 miles. I think I need to replace the cable for it because I don't think it goes more than like 2 miles. Got to be able to do 50, Tyler. I'm working up to it, brother. What's a great Christmas movie? It's the rainy season risk here in Indonesia and Papua New Guinea. Manokwari. Where is that? Let me look where that is. Okay, so we would be passing that after we go to Biak on our way to probably Sarong. What's up, Eric? Smoky Mountain Christmas. Oh, what's it about? Home Alone versus Die Hard? Home Alone all day. We are on the ocean. Die Hard? I mean, I do watch Die Hard around Christmas time usually. Ace. Then what are you doing here? Smoky Mountain Christmas. Let me take note of that. Sean, you said that already. This isn't live anymore? Fuck. This is now a repeat? Can you guys hear me? I think Sean's on that good stuff. It's about orphan children. Oh. Doesn't sound good. I'll watch it though. Oh, thin floppy pizza is disgusting. Tell Sean it's not repeating and he's just, I don't know, maybe he accidentally went back in the video. The time is, it's all 12:38 in the afternoon. I'm in Papua New Guinea. I'm off the coast of Papua New Guinea, heading to Indonesia. Sean, do you want me to time you out that you keep saying this is a repeat? If it was a repeat, the chat would have stopped and it would turn into commenting on the video. Picking shrooms, like hallucinogenic ones, or just like red toppers or edible ones, like regular gourmet ones? Oh, thanks, Mace. I appreciate that. It has been hard in some countries. Royce, Fiji was really hard. Oh, God-seeking atheist, I'm the opposite. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. If I missed anything, I know Apnering. You are from Papua, West Papua. Yes. Sean, you can't talk anymore if I put you on timeout. You kept repeating the same thing over and over again. It was getting a little annoying to the chat. We were never repeating. Sean, are you doing some good drugs right now? You just said he's not. They are questions from earlier. Yes, Apnerang, you are from Manokwari. That's kind of by Sarong. I don't know if somebody wants to tell Sean that he needs to just fast forward to the live part of the video and tell him that he is just like back in the video. I don't fucking know. Yes, Manokwaro by Sarong. That's where you live. Yes, I understand. No need to repeat. Fucking shit's going friggin' off the rails right now. Gremlins. I don't think I've ever actually watched the entire Gremlins movie. It would always be like on TV when I was a kid, but it was just never something that and like Chucky and stuff. My best friend loved Chucky, and I just like so dumb movies. He liked Ghostbusters. I thought that was dumb. No, I don't have a fish scanner. Sean found himself in the past, arguing with what he believes to be the present moment. Eloquently put. What up, Dilly? Mortal Kombat was a good movie, yeah, hell yeah. I don't think I watched it as a kid though. I watched it like much later, probably like 10 years after it was out. Hell yeah, DGAF. We were in some of the roughest seas that we've ever been in on that members only live. And I don't know if right now the members only lives are for both the lower tier membership and the higher tier. So the $199 membership will get you the access to the lives, at least for now, until we have a better, higher number of members. Pretty good plants. I don't like seafood. So if I do catch a fish, I just throw it back in the ocean. Could someone please explain to Sean that he's the one that's back in the video? And if he swipes away from this video and swipes back, he will be now back into the present time. No more than 2 lines per comment. Yeah, I just normally, if it's more than 2 lines, I normally don't read it. Cat in the hot tub, Mike. What the fuck were you watching? For Scorpio, thank you for the floating heart. No, I don't. Sean's not. There's nothing. Sean is just not understanding that he's not at the present moment right now. Someone just needs to tell him how to get back to the present. He just doesn't understand, because you could scroll back in the video. He just needs to understand he needs to scroll forward. Thank you for the party hat, Night Wolf. Thank you, Nikki. Your grandmother must have been a sexy man. I do live on this boat, Modest Mouse. Stry and Mike, did the cyclone have something to do with your cousin almost drowning? DGAF, she is sleeping right now. Well, I don't know. She might just be on her phone. Yeah, Carrie, all is as well as can be. Guys, there's no need to be an asshole to the guy. He just doesn't understand that he's not up to the current moment. A cat on a hot tin roof, is that a real movie? I've never heard of that. I know we plant the grows. Do I play any instruments while sailing? Nope. Good day, Captain. Thank you for stopping in. Ye fucking ha. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Hey, Connor. Thank you for repeating yourself. We're heading to Biak, Indonesia right now. Cat on a hot tin roof. We'll have to look it up. Well, I'll save that for later. Oh, you're here? It's you said what did you say? How did you end your message? You said good day. So it sounded like you're saying good day, have a good one. Catch you later. Sean, thank you for the dono. Oh, I appreciate that, Sean. See, guys, Sean's a good guy. He just doesn't understand that he's Sean, can you hear me? Why the fuck did I just back out of that? Sean, can you hear me? You have to fast forward to the live part. Jesus is coming. I'm already here, Walter. I'm already here. Thank you, Walter. I appreciate your praising me. Sean, can you hear me? Camo, if we are not streaming, we are naked. It's hot as fuck out here. No, Larry, we are going around the Cape of Africa. Okay, welcome back, Sean. Yeah, you were, I think you were a little bit behind in the video, because I was answering everything. Every time you said, this is a replay, or this is, the stream ended, I would say, no, it hasn't. And the entire chat was like, no, he's still responding to us. But thank you for the dono, Sean. You're a friggin' legend. I appreciate you. No, he's caught back up now. He answered me. We thought you were a crazy person for a second there, Sean. The sea's been calm since, actually basically since we started this live 2 hours ago. You know what I have to do though? I have to go turn on the transfer pump for the transferring fuel from the external bladder to the fuel tank. Mike, Papua New Guinea and Indonesia share a border, so technically it's only like 1 foot from Papua New Guinea to Indonesia. What up in Pensacola? I think everybody in this chat is at different levels of being behind in the video, because over time you just gradually fall back, and if you don't like swipe down and swipe back up or fast forward, you eventually end up behind in the video. The Malacca Strait, yeah, we'll be going through the Malacca Strait. Go to Bora Bora. I was in Bora Bora. I started my YouTube channel basically when we were in Tahiti going to Bora Bora. So if you go back to my first lives, they were from Bora Bora. Yeah, it's saying we're at a quarter tank. I gotta transfer fuel. It also will relieve some of the weight at the bow. Give me 2 minutes, guys. Yeah, Sean. I saw that you said that a couple times already about the temperature and it's storming. I'm not far from Singapore. I'm 74 miles away. Never been to Bermuda. Thank you for the floating heart, Alana. Yeah, Captain Pharaoh, and it's not fun. I mean, I've bled the air out of my fuel lines more times than I could count. It's not fun. I'll be right back. I need to get another 12-volt pump to make it a lot easier to prime the system again. My last one stopped working. Alright, I'm back like a vertebrae. Who's Matt? That's me. Yeah, I accidentally just woke her up because I had to go into the bedroom to turn the pump on. And the door slammed. It's all good, Sean. We're glad you're back living in the present. Oh, General Psych is not a bro? I apologize. Do I have a dry bilge? No, we got a leak. I'm in Papua New Guinea waters right now, but I have my dripless shaft seal is leaking, so we slowly are taking on water. But we've been taking on water now for like 4 months. We'll survive until we get to... We haven't decided what country we're going to take the boat out of the water. What up, Hook said John? Yo, yo, yo. What time is it for you, Sean? We're probably almost the same time, at least. It's almost 1 p.m. here. I don't know what that is, Royce. Yeah, Mace, we'll be replacing a lot of things. I think I might be filling in a through hole that I don't use anymore. Captain Ron, that's me. 150. Okay, so I'm an hour behind you. The time is 12:55 p.m. Wednesday, December 17th. I know it's mirrored. And you guys can't even see nothing there. $12:56, Wednesday, December 17th. And there's Raphael from the Ninja Turtles holding a Wu-Tang CD. Nah, mate, John. Yeah, we're a day ahead of the States. Emmett, thank you for the 100. Fix your Fochi. I don't know what that is. The seat looks comfortable, eh? Could be more comfortable. Hell yeah, check fold. Since I was in like 7th grade. When would that have been? Like 1997? It's like this, 97. I have my crackers and my crackerettes. Let's do it like this. We're just traveling, John. Sailing around the world. Martinez, did I skip your comment? Oh my god, oh shit. I am so sorry. It is not a real background. It is a green screen, and I would appreciate it if you could donate some money because it's a very expensive green screen. So please donate money. Thank you for the high five, Emmett. Harry, I'm in Papua New Guinea right now. What's going on in Flowrider today, Reynolds? Yeah, Sean, we would love to upgrade to Lagoon 55 catamaran. That would be a dream because we'd like to start having children. Captain Farron, my shaft seal is dripping. Or is leaking. My dripless shaft seal. It's only when we're in gear, when the engine's running and we're in gear, it leaks. Sean, I could get one for under $500,000. I don't need a new one. I would take one that is $350,000 that needs a lot of work. So because I would actually prefer one that needs a bunch of work, so I could just gut it and rebuild it how I want to anyway. Damn, Stry and Mike, are you under 16? Beacon, you are part of the crew. Welcome. Oh no, Hollywood, a shark! I don't have any shaft packing, Captain Farron. I don't use one of those kind of shaft seals. We are not fishing Riverwood. Beacon, why aren't you on the water then? What's going on in New Mexico, Leo Pino? The ocean is deep. Where we are right now, it's about 5,000 feet deep. No, my wife is down below sleeping. Kiara, I've only seen sharks while scuba diving, when I purposely go look for them. Oh, Sean, that's awesome. Well, if they're ever feeling generous and they want to give it away, I do scuba. How many feet in Canadian? I don't know. I know Canadian feet are different. Yo, that is so funny because Nate, before I saw your message, I saw the guy above you say Scuba Dubba Doo, and I was about to say I'm Scuba Steve. That's some fucking crazy shit. I am on a sailboat, Zenji, but we're not sailing right now. We're motoring. No wind, but flat seas thanks to no wind. So we're actually going 5.5 knots towards our destination. Most offensive. Does Australia ban guns? Because didn't those guys that shot up Bondi Beach, weren't they like, they had a permit for those guns, no? So guns are allowed in some fashion. I gotta go turn the pump off. It gets hot real fast. I don't know why. It sucks. Yeah, Kiara, we have GoPros. Riverwood, no, it's summertime. Are you on drugs? Oh, that's awesome, Sean. We went snorkeling with the humpback whales during their breeding season, during their migration season in Tahiti. Oh, Riverwood, you are on some good drugs, brother. Disaster plan? Swim to shore? Nah, I'd rather just go into the life raft and wait to be rescued. We're in Papua New Guinea waters right now. A few breaches were close to Lagoon. I have never seen a whale breach in person. Well, on this boat. Knock on wood. We know at least 2 sailors who've been, their boats have been sunk by whales. Riverwood, I'm by Australia though. In the southern hemisphere, it's summertime. And it's daytime. I imagine, Sean, I imagine. You see a big ship in the background? I will watch out for it. Well, he should watch out for me. I'll take the insurance money. Riverwoods, I was just fucking with you. I knew you thought I was in the United States. I was just fucking with you. It's what I do. An underwater stream, Kiara? Well, no, I don't think that would ever happen. That's true, Sean. But I mean, yeah, I mean, it's feels like summer all year long. Just you either got rain or you don't. How much fuel transferred? I can't tell. The pump sucks. It overheats real fast. So I just run it for a couple minutes. I mean, I can show you guys the fuel tank right now. I mean, it hasn't. Since we're rocking back and forth, the fuel is splashing around in the tank, so the fuel gauge bounces around. It was bouncing below a quarter tank earlier, so we definitely added fuel. Just don't know how much. I got to do it in increments throughout the day. Pump a little bit, let the pump cool down, pump a little bit, pump it up. Tour of the boat, not right now. We did one yesterday. If you want to go back yesterday's live. How often do we got to pump the water out? It's automatic. We got a switch down there that floats, and every time it floats, the water goes, level rises, it floats up and turns on the pump. I don't know how often it kicks on. Are we going to check out the Komodo dragons? We'll see. We know some sailors who've had their dogs eaten by Komodo dragons in Indonesia. Explain whales sinking boats. I don't know the details. I just know that I've met 2 sailors now that have said that they were on boats that were sunk by whales. I know one has an article in one of the sailing magazines about his experience, because he was like the editor-in-chief for Sail magazine, or a sailing magazine. I don't know what magazine it was. Not running drugs. Thank you for the gift, Emmett. Exactly, Sean. My boat is 38 feet long, we draft 5 feet, and our beam is 12 feet. I need to look for some kind of snack, guys. I'm friggin' starving like Marvin. Just found Sean, sure. I don't really know the conversion, but something like that. Got these strawberry wafers to eat. Just found. North side of New Guinea. Beans, what's up? Emmett, thank you for the high five. Oh wow, 8K. That's amazing. PR, I know nothing about Komodo dragons. I've never seen one yet. Yeah, these are popular in Papua New Guinea, Solomon Islands. Thanks for the thumbs up, Beans. I'm sorry to hear that, North Fork. How's the diet? Actually, we've been eating, like yesterday, Italian pepper steak and adobo chicken. They were freeze-dried meals, but they were delectable. This is my first sugary thing besides Tang in a while. Maybe, I don't know, Mace, maybe. No, we're motoring the opposite way, JS. We're motoring towards Indonesia. Anytime, North Fork. Hook said, John, I don't see us staying at a city for a long time in Indonesia. Sean, I can't remember if I found my tang in Papua New Guinea or if it was in Solomon Islands. But yeah, John, we'll probably be island hopping around Indonesia, so we won't be staying in a city for too long. We were thinking about going to a marina in Sorong, Indonesia, to do some repairs, because we need to fix our water desalinator and our propane system. I don't need a gun, Cornholio. Yeah, Sean, I ate the last of them yesterday. Well, I don't know if they were called Hardman biscuits. I think they were called like ship biscuits or ship something or other. Pirates don't mess with me. They don't want this fucking smoke. Yeah, 666. I got visas for everywhere. We got a C1 visa for Indonesia. I actually fucked up in Papua New Guinea and arrived without applying for the visa first. But the officials were awesome and they fast-tracked our visa in under 24 hours. What's up, Alaska? Very had sows. What is that? Stay cool, we're trying. What's going on in Nova Scotia today, Whitewater? They could swim above the water? Great. Another thing to worry about. What does what mean, Todd? Thanks, Tammy. Colorado, Andrew, nice. I'm from Pennsylvania, but right now I'm in the country of Papua New Guinea. Obata, because that's the way the big electron made me. Seen a lot of whales. I saw 3 when we were snorkeling one day in Tahiti. How often do I shower? I showered last night. I didn't even have to grease their palms, Sean. How do I navigate with an iPad? How do you know what foods you can have on board in other countries? A C1 visa? If I'm being honest with you, I don't know. You gotta Google it. There's like A1, B1, C1, C2, C4. There's like all different visas you could get in Indonesia. I think ours allows us 3 months, but we could renew like 4 times or up to 3 times for additional 3 months each time without leaving the country. Oh yeah, the stars are amazing as long as there's not storms. But we're in the rainy season, so there was storms all night last night. Christmas is next Thursday. That's insane. Yeah, wafer cookies. We're running low on supplies. We need to get to Indonesia. Papua New Guinea, the islands that we were at of Papua New Guinea, their grocery stores were 5 aisles big. They were like an American gas station. Convenient, like a convenient mart or whatever. What's up, Katie? What are you guys up to? Long time no see. Can we follow our boat on international shipping websites? Sean, not really, no. I usually don't get picked up by AIS. My AIS isn't really transmitting too far. I think I need a new antenna from my AIS to my, or not antenna, new wire from my antenna to my AIS. You're back in Minnesota. Did you sell the boat, Katie? Now, were you talking about selling it? I thought I saw on Facebook. Lake Superior is a long way away from me, Swedish. Yeah, we're on our way to Indonesia. I'm sorry to hear that, Katie. How's land life treating you? Whitewater, I'm on the 1986 Island Packer 38. Lost at sea? Nah, I'm found. Kiara, we've been to Bahamas, Jamaica, Cayman Islands. It's pretty much in the Caribbean. We were going to go to Puerto Rico, but it was just, we were going to be going into the wind the whole time, and it would not have been a comfortable sail. Because my wife has cousins in Puerto Rico. My wife is Dominican. It's cold, Katie? I don't remember what cold is like. Just been trying to, for Boricua. Are you a Boricua, Kiara? Or do you just live there? But yeah, we saw cold weather for 4 days back in January when we flew back to the States from Tahiti. How much did it cost to go through the canal? $3,000 US. Do I have a map for the places I've taken my boat? If you find me on Instagram, in my profile, there's a link to the map that shows our everywhere we've been. Oh yeah, Sean? Yeah, I've had this problem for so long that it should have been fixed by now, but I think I might need to take the mast down to fix it. What's going on in Maine today, Van? Cold feels good. Do I get homesick? Sometimes. Do I have an Ed problem, Antonio? Nope, I have an Antonio problem. Removing the mast is always fun, yeah. Especially when it's a keel stepped mast. And you had some aftermarket revisions done in your boat, and it's a little bit harder to get to the bolts to unscrew the mast from the keel. We're doing well, Radziki. How you doing? Scariest thing I've encountered? Lightning. Lightning could fucking put an end to this trip real fast. Katie, I have no idea. Like, we really want to get to Malaysia and Thailand, but Indonesia is so big, just making our way through it is going to take a while. So I'm estimating probably at the very least 4 to 6 months. You live on the west end of the island. I think so does Jess's cousins on the southwest side. Jess, where do your cousins live in Puerto Rico? What is it? Could you spell it? Her cousins live in Lajas. Larry, we do have some packages in Indonesia waiting for us. One is still stuck in customs, And I think we have to have the customs officials take some of the items out and destroy them because they won't let them in. Supplements for my dog because she gets bladder stones, they won't let them in. Bamboo underwear for me, they won't let them in. Sean, yes, I do. Never saw a UFO, but I look all the time. Oh, Katie says hi from SVC Squatch from Marathon. She said hi, Katie. Long time no see. She's kind of trying to sleep right now, and I keep bothering her. How long is my anchor? I mean, my anchor is only like that big, but the chain is 250 feet, and it's attached to 250 feet of additional line. I don't have a static dissipator at the top of my mast. I saw a guy in Tahiti that had one of those. I've sailed the Caribbean a little bit, 666. I haven't crossed the Atlantic yet. Crossing the Atlantic will be the end of this adventure. Yep, I got UFOs flying above me. Starlink, yes. Sean, supposedly. I never talked to the guy to find out if it was successful, the dissipator. Why what? Easy. Yeah, Katie. Last night, I ended up letting her sleep 6 hours, and I was so tired by the time she woke up. And then I went to go to sleep at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. and by 3, all hell broke loose. We had 30 knot winds right on the bow. It was causing huge waves coming at us straight on, so we kept nose diving into waves. Our speed kept dropping down to 0. I eventually fell asleep at like 5 and I slept till 9. Tiara, my wife has never visited the island. Her cousins will usually come to the US to visit. Yeah, Starlink is amazing. I love it. Just like 3 years ago, I was out here sailing, well, not out here, but sailing the Caribbean, and I'd have no contact with the outside world for 7 days. Welded, I do have a green screen, and it was very expensive, so if you could donate like $100, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, Mace, we'll be crossing the Atlantic in the southern hemisphere. Sean, welcome to the fucking crew. Thank you for becoming a member. Stimmy, thank you for the friggin' gift. Nah, Katie, we've been motoring for the last 2 months now. We should have been in Indonesia by like October-ish, and last minute we decided instead of going through the Torres Strait between Papua New Guinea and Australia, we decided to go to the Solomon Islands and up north of Papua New Guinea, and we didn't realize how bad of a time of year this was to do that. So you live and learn. So we've been motoring, burning fuel like it's going out of style. Thanks for the golden shit, North Fork. Yep, the UFOs are right above me. Why are we not sailing it? Because we need wind to sail. You can't sail with no wind, antics, unfortunately. How much would I say to start sailing? It really, it's that is such a individual like a personal question. Like if it takes me like $200,000 to start sailing, it might take you $50,000 to start sailing, and it might take someone else $1 million to start sailing. Thanks, Peter Pumpkin Eater. I appreciate you stopping in. Where am I at here? Katie, I've never seen a pirate. Yeah, Katie, that's what I was trying to get at there. I mean, everybody's different. Somebody could probably do it on a 20-foot pocket cruiser or a $20,000 pocket cruiser. Other people might need a $1,000 trawler or whatever, or a $1 million trawler. Everybody's different. Fuel cost depends on the country you're in. Sometimes it's like $2.50 a gallon. Sometimes it's $8 a gallon. We burn about a gallon per hour. That sucks, Charles. Yeah, Mace, I don't know if you'd want to be sailing around the world on one of those, though. Antonio, we'll be going to like Mozambique. Wait, that's not the first one. Zanzibar, Mozambique, Tanzania, South Africa, Namibia. And then we'll cross the Atlantic Ocean from Namibia. They're not vanilla, they're fucking strawberry, and they are delectable. Yeah, you could get a used sailboat for $5,000. I mean, it might be really fucking small. It might probably be like half the size of mine. And I already feel like my boat is too small. Mine's 38 feet. On this trip, we've motored 24 hours a day. And we've been at it now for just over 72 hours. So times 72 times $4.50, I think, was our cost for diesel in Papua New Guinea. So if somebody wants to do that math to figure out how much we spent on fuel so far. And I have been fast forwarding to the bottom of the chat, so if I miss any questions, just re-ask them. We could hold 230 gallons between our 80-gallon tank. We added an external 150-gallon fuel bladder to our bedroom, where our bed is supposed to be, for this trip, because we knew that we had to motor the whole way. And we also had 30 gallons in jerry cans on deck that we already put in the tank. Freddie Mercury was born in Zanzibar. That's interesting. I would have never friggin' known that. If money was no object, what boat would I get? I would probably just get a 55-foot lagoon catamaran. Well, I don't know much about catamarans, but I feel like somewhere in the 55-foot range would be perfect for us to have 2 kids, maybe. Am I in the doldrums? I guess we're close to the doldrums. The doldrums shift though. Sometimes they could be hundreds of miles wide, they shrink, they get bigger. Shano, I need to learn how to do it though. Exactly, Katie. Although our water maker is out for the count right now, we need a new pump. It's currently stuck in customs in Indonesia right now. But yeah, food is one of our big expenses too, since I hate fish. What up, Deckhand? Welcome back to the crew. Or I mean, friggin' Deckhand. I Show Travels. Welcome back to the crew. Camo, I feel like you ask that every time you come in here. Nah, Weldon, not a green stream. I hate all seafood for anybody that's just joining. So we could get that out of the way. Oh, that's celebrating 1 month of membership? Fuck yeah. Chillin', man. What's up with you? I'm just off the coast of Papua New Guinea right now. Antics. We went sailing with a local fish, or not. We went fishing with a local fisherman in Tahiti, and he ended up catching a 120-pound blue marlin that day. I hope I don't hit a sunfish too, Josh. We got 398 miles to our destination. Yeah, my life would be my living would be a lot cheaper if I ate fish. I'm more of a steak and potatoes and vegetables kind of guy. Nah, Mace, it's not built into the boat, it's portable. We have a sail-right sewing machine. I love the sea life. I love the freedom. I wouldn't exactly say I love it being out here all the time. We're going 5 knots. I'm satisfied with that. We're supposed to have some current working against us. Who is conning the boat? What does conning mean, Terry? Yeah, JS, the GPS says we're dropping down to like 4.6, 4.4. Saying about 3 days, 6 hours. Who's driving the boat? The autopilot. Heavy duty Ralph, we're fishing for good vibes. Is my interior all teak and mahogany? Any rum on board? Yeah, but I don't drink anymore. I quit in October of 2020, or 2023. I didn't even mean to quit. I was just doing a sober October. And after October, I decided, oh, I might as well keep going and do a no drink November. And then I did that, and I was like, oh, I might as well do dry December. And after that, I was just like, fuck it. I've been smoking weed for 3 months now. That's good enough for me. Alright, I had to get another bottle of water and some generic booty tang. A friend with weed is a friend indeed. Katie got to witness some of this, but I drank a fucking lot. We used to do fucking, what was that game called, Katie, in Marathon in the Keys? The fucking kickball game or whatever? Slosh ball? How is weed from the other countries, CJ? Except Tahiti had good weed. Everywhere else it's been swag. Or bush weed. I wouldn't even consider it swag, because when I think swag, I think of like Colombian brickweed, like I was getting in Panama. But this stuff doesn't even fucking look like weed that I've been in, like the stuff in Fiji, Vanuatu, Solomon Islands, Papua New Guinea. It's all like, it's interesting looking. Wish I could show you guys one day. I don't know, maybe we'll never see it again, hopefully. That would be a more optimal situation. Yeah, slosh ball was fun. But yeah, when we started sailing, when we left to start sailing, I drank every day from the time I woke up to the time I went to bed. There was very few days where I didn't. Yeah, it gets you high powered. I mean, when you haven't smoked anything but that for 6 months. Yep, we're only moving 6 miles an hour. Oh, damn, Rags. I don't even remember you ever being in here as Rags. What up, ATK? Not much since the last time you were in here, like an hour ago. Hopefully, I have to see how close we are to land now and see if we can turn off the priority internet. I know, CJ, you fucking lucky prick, you. Puff, puff, pass. Do I like cold Coca-Cola? Yeah, we had one last night, ATK. Now we're going 5 knots. We bounce between, I would say, 4.5 to 5.5. Never saw a UFO. I look all the fucking time. Yeah, easy. Sailboats aren't usually fast. I mean, there are some faster ones, but like the fast sailboats, the fast cruising sailboats are probably going like maybe 10 to 15 miles an hour. Orange and mango flavored, and I thought I was gonna hate it. I ended up really liking it, and I wish I would have gotten more of that. Fabionda. I'm just traveling. Can I navigate without the iPad? I mean, at night, if I see where the Southern Cross is, I could kind of tell where I'm going. I have a Yanmar 44 horsepower. It's a 4JHE. Badlands, yeah, nothing has changed. Nope, we are under motor power right now. We got 7 knots of wind. Antics, thank you for the dono, you fucking legend, you. We appreciate you. I don't think I've been abducted by aliens, but maybe they diddled me in my butthole and erased my memory. Surprised there's no cruise ships out here. I don't think Papua New Guinea is that popular of a cruising destination. Which is a good thing for Papua New, well, for sailors visiting Papua New Guinea, because not down with the cruise ships. Pickle, thank you for the marshmallow high. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. It's not just about the speed. Managing waves, currents, which is our biggest problem right now is the current. The current near us at some parts is 2 knots going the opposite direction we're trying to go. That's why I keep saying we're doing this at the wrong time of year. The currents have shifted, the winds have shifted this time of year, so everything is working against us. Most sailors do this or try to get to Indonesia by October. Ever found any packages? We have friends that we were buddy boating with from Bahamas to Guatemala. They found a square grouper floating in Montego Bay while we were there. They were in their dinghy going to land and they saw the square grouper, which is a bundle of cocaine or heroin, probably cocaine. And they sent us a picture and we were going to land too, but we were like 20 minutes behind them. And by the time we got out there, it was gone. They did say when they got to land, they were telling the locals about it, so some local probably went and grabbed it. And then the dumb fuck, when we were checking out of the country, he went and told the friggin' customs officials that he saw it floating out in the bay. And she's like, did you report it? He's like, I'm reporting it now. And this was like 12 hours after the fucking, he saw the thing. I haven't, Ed. Always want to find a square grouper. Surprised you didn't in the Keys. I've heard of a couple people finding them in the Keys. Sounds like my motor's for putting around the bay. Could be. Tell you what, if I could put the sails up right now, I wouldn't have to be breathing in diesel fumes. I would have turned it into the local dealers for money, Katie. Sean, probably some dumb shit. I wouldn't even humor that. What's going on, Summer? Welcome back. JS, yeah, there's a lot of boaters out here doing the same as us. Katie was one of them. Did I teach the people of Papua New Guinea how to make s'mores? I didn't have any Hershey bars, graham crackers, or marshmallows. I have a 44 horsepower Yanmar diesel. Welded. Where we're at right now, it seems like every night all hell breaks loose. Well, that's not true. 2 nights ago we had clear skies for quite a while and I got to see 10 shooting stars in 10 minutes. You're getting seasick just watching? It's like flat calm out here right now. We're barely even bouncing. What sail configuration do I have? I'm cutter rigged. Yeah, I love my Yanmar. I think any boat I want in the future either needs to have a Yanmar or will get a Yanmar. Well, probably 2 since I would like to get a catamaran one day. It's just my wife and myself, our dog and our cat. Hunt for Andrew. You are so smart. I will, Andrew. I'll say hi to Aquaman. Do I have a way to protect myself out here? Yeah. The guns. Hunt for Andrew. You're just not important enough for me to prove it's real. Yanmar 60s? Hell yeah. Again, Sean, if your friends ever want to, you know, give away that Lagoon 55 to a good cause, just throwing it out there, throwing that out into the universe. Don Juan, the cat gets seasick, the dog doesn't. Never saw a pirate, Don Vito. I'm the pirate that people gotta worry about. Where's my members at? Let's see some Matt pirate emojis. Aren't the international waters like the Wild West? Not really. No, you do not have my permission. There we go. There's the Matt pirate emoji. Yeah, we saw the movie Waterworld for the first time due to the chat recommending it. Yes, Katie, the cat has always gone seasick. I mean, he's gone better. He's definitely gone better. But I would say he has probably puked in the last 3 or 4 months. Yeah, I feel like I've probably gotten heat stroke more than seasick. What up, Noriega? A dead giant squid? And that's what scared you from liking the ocean? Do I only eat fish? I don't eat fish. I hate fish, Alex. I hate anything that comes out of the water. They'll sell it next year? How much are they going to ask for it? What did I think? I really liked Waterworld. I'm not a big fan of going back and watching old movies that I've never seen before, but that was a really good fucking movie. I'm sorry I keep cursing too. The fuel, oh yeah, I mean, if I don't transfer any more fuel, we're probably good for another 24 to 48 hours. It's like 82 degrees here. I'm getting signal thanks to Starlink. Thank you, Elon Musk. You're a sweetheart. I have some weird markings up on the friggin' roof. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you for the 100, Dion. Joey, I'm off the north coast of Papua New Guinea. Fine day for fishing, it is. Meest, we're headed to Indonesia. Thank you for another 100, Bryant. All welded. I'm sorry that you're dealing with the cold. I feel like, in my humble opinion, at least with the cold, you could turn on the heat, you could put on layers. When it's hot, you can only take off so many clothes, especially if there's no breeze. How do I usually refuel? I would prefer to refuel at fuel stations. Thank you for the 100, Joe. No, I'm sorry. I need to restate that. I prefer to refuel at fuel stations on the water. So, like, that have a dock. I hate schlepping fucking jerry cans of diesel back to the boat, which we've had to do the last few countries we've been to. Solomon Islands, we were able to go to a dock in one of the islands. Hope that was a fart. Looks like it's a tip-bit nipply out today. Yeah, it's only 82 right now. Emmett, thank you for the 100. Thank you for the sub, Joe. What's going on in Houston today? Thank you for the 100, Emmett. I hope not, Amori. No worries of pirates, Joey. I don't go towards pirate-infested waters. 82 ain't nippy. When you've been in 95, 96 degree weather for the last couple months, it has been. I wish I wouldn't have ate all that friggin' sugar. It's probably the first time I've ever said that in my life. Shout out Starlink. Offshore refueling. I had to do that going back to the Keys one year because we ran out of fuel and the water or the wind was on the nose. We were just so tired of getting beat up. We paid $1,000 for Towboat US to come deliver fuel out to the Gulf Stream to us. Holy shit, 40 degrees. Nice, Katie. Yeah, everybody in chat has been talking about how cold it's been in the United States for the last few days. Except for Florida. Except for Florida. The Keys are lovely. Yeah, that's where I met Katie. That's like our home base, Marathon, Florida. Not that cold in California, that's good. Yes, Sean, I am definitely going to Phuket. Fuck yeah. What's the whatever I was gonna say, marina called there? Island Packet built my boat. Joey, you stayed in Marathon? Hell yeah. Oh yeah, it was $1,000 for like 50 gallons of fuel. It was the most expensive fuel I've ever purchased, but we were just so tight. We had friends that left like 4 days before us on their catamaran, and they got back to Florida so quickly and had nice sailing, and the weather just turned. We had good sailing all the way up until we were like in line with Isla Mujeres, and then everything just went to shit. Wind shifted from the friggin', they went from east to north. Alright, cool, Sean. Camping guy. I mean, I'm not going down below right now. But you could see around the cockpit, there's the captain's chair, not really a comfy captain's chair. We hired a ghost to pilot the boat because they don't need food or sleep or anything like that, or money. There's the fuel gauge bouncing around. I gotta transfer more fuel from the fuel bladder. 1500 RPMs. There's our dinghy's fuel tank. There's the dinghy engine. There's some solar panels, some more, there's the other, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 solar panels. No, Sean, I never saw that. I never really hung out in Isla Mirada. So we have our... We moved our bed out of the V-berth so we could put our fuel bladder in there. So now my bed is on the float in the salon. Nah, solar panels aren't doing shit right now, but our high output alternator is charging the batteries. Pat, if I'm sleeping, my wife is awake. So there's always someone watching. Oh yeah, I mean, we have a kitchen down there, or a galley, we have a bathroom down there, 2 bedrooms, a living room. Nice to meet you, Eric. Oh, welcome, welcome. Sorry that you got some flooding going on. What happens when you just float out to sea with no motor movement? You just float. Scary storm moment? Yeah, we had one last night. We've had some storms on stream before. Nice, Alal. Never really watched The Simpsons. Yeah, I could set my radar to alert me if there's anything coming close. Same with my AIS. There you go, Sizzle Moon Song. You shouldn't just be waiting until the holiday season, Sizzle Moon Song, to reach out to people. AIS is Automatic Identification System. Most large boats need to have a transponder for AIS, so that way other boats could see where they are. Yep, Katie, exactly. Got all different kinds of alarms you could set. How much money do I save living on a boat? Probably not much. If I was a smart man, I would keep track of our finances. We just kind of fucking go with the flow. YOLO it. What are you doing? Yeah, I wish I wouldn't eat all that sugar.
You shouldn't have. Poor thing. You could have shared it.
Huh?
You could have shared it.
Shared it with who?
With no.
You said you didn't like it.
Yeah, well, I would have known.
Oh, I should have known that. Even though you said you didn't like it, you would have eaten it. We're going well. It's going well, Jeff. How you doing? We had some rough seas last night. Do I get seasick? I've gone seasick twice in my life. Sean, you don't gotta envy me. You could do fucking cool shit too. When I got this dream to go sailing, I was working in an Amazon warehouse for 15 bucks an hour. That's a little fun fact. In Florida, you could say, yeah, as long as you don't spend that money that you're saving in other ways like we tend to do. That's why it's always like a trick question when people ask me, how much does it cost to live on a boat? Can you save money? Like, that's up to you. We used to go out to eat a lot when we lived in Miami, and like a lot of the other Amazon managers would always be wondering how I had so much money because they'd be paying like $2,000 a month for rent, and we were paying $500 to live in some guy's garage in the ghetto of Miami Gardens. So yeah, we chose to eat good every night at restaurants instead of paying for an insane rent. I wasn't an Amazon driver. I worked in an Amazon warehouse. I did work in some Amazon delivery stations, but I was a manager at that time. Exactly. Yeah. If you, and that's what most sailors do. They time their traveling to go when the winds are favorable. If we were smart, we would have not gone to the Solomon Islands or Papua New Guinea, and we would have just sailed from Vanuatu straight to Indonesia through the Torres Strait in between Australia and Papua New Guinea. Price Detroit detailing. I mean, I don't know how I could help you with that. I don't work there. Amazon of the Sea. No, what's that, Shaft?
The pig.
What's up, Jack? Huh?
The pig. I'm just a dinosaur.
Oh. Jess is a dinosaur, she said. Good for you, ATK. I'm jealous. Sean, sometimes there's alarms if I turn them on. Any UFOs in the ocean? There's no UFOs anywhere. For how much I sit out in the cockpit at night and stare at the sky, if there was UFOs flying around, I think I would have saw one by now. I wish I would get a 10 milli yacht too, easy. Timor is an amazing country. I never heard of that country. I heard of the island of Timor in Indonesia. Did I ever get lost before? Nah. Are we going to Timor? In Indonesia? I don't know. Once we get to either Biak or Sarong, we'll sit down and try to start mapping out where we... Oh, Timor is its own country? Where is it? I might be thinking of a different island.
I already had our packages sent forwarded to Biak, so we'll be in Biak. We'll pass the
Okay, so we're not going to Sarong anymore.
You didn't make a decision.
Oh, I didn't know that Timor was its own country.
Huh?
I didn't know Timor was its own country.
I didn't either.
Thank you for the 100s, Emmett. Luke, maybe if you had it. I'm not trying to get caught for drug trafficking, so I'd rather just wait to find some in Indonesia. Do we still scuba dive? Yeah, last time we scuba dived was in Fiji with the bull sharks. Actually, maybe in Biak we will, because I did see that where we're going to, the people that the agent we're using to check in, they also do like scuba trips and stuff.
Want it, guys? You don't like it?
What is it? What is it?
Coconut flakes, honey, and passion fruit.
Oh, let me try. I thought that white stuff was like, I don't know. So this is a concoction of coconut flakes, passion fruit, and honey. I am a certified diver. I'm not a certified dive master, but I got my advanced open water. So does my wife. No. This is actually really good. I could eat this all the time. Yeah, we got electronics, we got redundant systems. What happened to West Papa? We're going to Biak. Never encountered pirates. I'm not certified in anything, Bing Bong. The time here is 2 in the afternoon. Do you want this back?
Yeah.
Where are you? I don't even see you. Oh. Scuba diving? I think it took me, it was like 8 dives to get certified. That's very easily found on the internet. Just look up PADI certification for scuba diving. I think you need For your open water, I think you need. How many dives did we have to do for our first open water certification?
How many dives? I think 5.
I think it was 4. I think it was 4 dives and then 4 dives for advanced open water. And yes, you could bang that out in 2 days for open water.
I wanted to make this, but it says you need a yogurt maker. I don't even know what that means. And you have to let it sit for 8 to 10 hours. So, just eating this plain.
Why don't you Google what is a yogurt maker? Because I think it's just like a jar. Because you don't turn it on or anything. It's not a machine. And it just says place tub into.
So,
Or I would just ask AI. I would say I have this Greek yogurt kit. How do I fucking make it without a yogurt maker? Actually, I think that the Instapot might have a yogurt
it
function.
says to add water for this, but I would just add milk.
You add whatever you want. My wife is obsessed with whatever it says, whatever the instructions say, she has to change something up. If it says use water, she has to use milk. If it says use milk, she has to use water. Like, she can't do it with what the instructions say. You can make yogurt with the Instapot? Okay. That's a lot of electricity for right now, though. How long does it have to go in the Instapot? Inspire Marine. Nice, Sean. Okay. If you could, do you have Instagram? You could send me a message on Instagram. !social in the chat, so he brings up our socials. The water temperature is like 87 degrees here. We have not reached our destination, Bill. We still got 3 days. Fortunately for us, 3 days is, we got enough fuel for that. So I don't think we need to stop at our emergency stop in Jayapura. Although, we could go to Pizza Hut in Jayapura if we made the emergency stop. Alright, let's go poop poop. Let's go poop! Come on. Or just smell the breeze. Smell that good old ocean breeze. Diesel motor. The weather, it's not bad now. It's calmed down in the last 3 hours that we've been streaming. Go poop poop. I need to go get a backup battery to charge this phone too. Well, I also don't think that this needs to be... Oh... It's supposed to go on the other side of that line. Lexi. Good girl. Oh, she probably wants some agüita now. But yeah, this doesn't need to be an all-day fucking live.
Huh?
I said this doesn't need to be an all-day live. The phone's dying. Katie, I go live usually every day we're at sea. If we're not at sea, I try to go live 5 days a week. Pizza Hut's closing all over there. Man, do you remember the buffets back in the day? Unlimited fucking breadsticks. Gotcha, Sean. Let me approve you right now. Oh yeah. I mean, when it was rough last night, we were going 1 to 2 knots. We're going 5 knots now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Sean. Unlimited pizza, unlimited breadsticks. I love Pizza Hut breadsticks. I love all breadsticks. But Pizza Hut and Papa John's are probably my favorite. And Papa John's are literally just big things of bread. Like no seasoning on them or anything, but they're so good. I have a Yanmar diesel engine. Oh, hell yeah, Eric. That's awesome. Still got the buffet going on in Washington at Pizza Hut. All right, Katie, thank you for stopping in. It was good talking to you. I hope everything's going well with the family. And you have a good night. I totally forgot that friggin' Jess basically kidnapped Katie's son the one day and terrified her.
Did you give her water? She's waiting.
No.
She's like
Oh, she was
staring
waiting
at
for
her
you.
bowl.
She was waiting for you to give it to her.
Poor baby me. Pull your tongues out. Just like this. Look it.
There you go. We're in Papua New Guinea right now. It's not a Yamaha diesel, it's a Yanmar diesel. I don't feel like going down below though. Micah's 13 years old now. He grows so fast. It's been, what, fucking, how many years since we saw you? 3? Oh yeah, she shows her face on lives. D-Loyal, funny guy, funny guy. I do scuba dive. We got some videos like scuba diving with sharks on the channel. If you go back and look at our shorts. Yeah, I think it was 2022 was the year that we met you guys, and that was the year that we left the United States for the last time and started this crazy adventure. Sean, you've been on 2 lives. I mean, she was on yesterday. She's not on for the entire stream ever. She's not down with just sitting here on stream for 12 hours. Nah, T, we're just chilling. We're fishing for good vibes. I gotta water the ocean real quick. Excuse me. talking about? I don't even know where that is, Shawno. Let's see where the old Halmahera Sea is. Oh yeah, we'll be going through there a little bit, I think. Eric, what about hitting that caps lock button and turning the caps off, brother? Camo, we're not. I don't think we're stopping. We will. I don't think we'll be seeing Pizza Hut for a few more months. Edward, I have Starlink internet. ATK, thank you. Mortan, I don't fucking need them. What is the purpose of sailing after too long? I mean, it's the same purpose as sailing before too long. Hell yeah. How I buy a boat? I looked at boats on the internet, I found one I liked, and I made an offer. Probably a very offensive offer. I think I offer less than 50% of the asking price. How do I have internet in the middle of the sea? Well, land is right there, so I'm not really in the middle of the sea, but I have Starlink internet. Where do I get the money and time? I worked in an Amazon warehouse, packing up customer orders. Saved up money for 10 years. Got promoted a couple times too. What's going on in Canada today, Kevin? I'm just off the coast of Papua New Guinea. It's a country by Australia. I'm not alone, I have my wife. I have this nitwit. And this nitwit. Oh, look at that, he knew we were talking about him. What's up, Logan? Logan! What are you doing, Logan? Huh? Oh, he's watching my wife eat. Oh yeah, we're racking it in. Couple $100 a month. I could go back and work in an Amazon warehouse for $15 an hour and make more money a month than I do on YouTube. Blurry, and no, we caught a tuna, but it fucking threw it back. Cat's thinking about shitting in my shoe. I have one pair of shoes, I think, somewhere on this boat. I haven't worn shoes in 5 years. Except, well, I went hiking a couple times in Tahiti, and that's why I bought a pair of shoes. Uh-oh, KST, what does that mean? Oh, I got you, Eric. I'm from the United States. America! Fuck yeah! Julio, I already showed the boat today. Where do you get milk from? The grocery store. Oh, it looks like she wants to come down now. No, I don't do much fishing, Kevin, because I hate the taste of seafood. Anything that comes out of the water sucks. Was it a good year, Downey's Beast? Make some money? What's up, Sonny? How you doing? What's going on in Bakersfield today, Nina? The irony. I'm 40. Nice, Downies. Hell yeah. I'm in Papua New Guinea right now, Nina. It's like 83 degrees. Yeah, Shauna, we'll probably cut down through there. Nothing's for certain yet, though. KST, I asked, what does that mean for us, for that low pressure system? I don't know shit about weather. Yeah, it's like 2 or 3 degrees cooler than yesterday. We're gonna be wrapping it up here soon though, guys. I wasn't even gonna stream today, but I figured if you don't want to do it, you should probably do it. But I'm gonna go to sleep soon, I think. And we'll be back at it tomorrow, hopefully that much closer. We got 393 miles to go to our destination. How much fuel do we have on board? We started with like, I don't know, we probably got maybe 150 gallons left. Hell yeah, Tamir, we're enjoying it. A low means winds not in my favor. I mean, I haven't had winds in my favor for months now. Alright, Carrie, thanks for stopping in as usual. My time is 2:25 in the afternoon here on Wednesday, December 17th. Thanks for stopping in, Eric. You have a good one. Thanks, Camo. I appreciate that. Anybody else that's just tuning in, we are going to be wrapping it up here soon, but if you're interested in seeing what it's like living on a sailboat, a small sailboat sailing around the world, give us a subscribe and turn on notifications. We go live, I try to go live at least 5 days a week, usually like 8 to 12 hour streams, so you guys could see what it's like. Red left port, exactly. Thanks for stopping in, Sean. I appreciate it. Ocean's picking up a notch. It did feel like we got a little breeze going on. The wind went from 7 knots to 9 knots. Thanks, Mace. I appreciate it. But yeah, okay. Let's do our little spiel. We'll be back at it tomorrow, so make sure that you subscribe and catch us tomorrow. But other than that, we would like to thank everybody that stopped in to chat with us today. I appreciate all of the gifts that were sent to us, all of the super chats or donations that were sent to us. I appreciate everyone that liked this video. I appreciate all the new subscribers that we got today. You guys fucking rock. We're on our slow road to 10,000 subscribers. So if you have any friends that you think might like our stuff, fucking share it with them. And what else do we got to say? We thank the donos, we thank the gifts, and finally our members. Let's give a shout out to all of our members, including Sean, Nautical, Noah, Corey, Bobby, Shovelhead, Eric, Julie, Sherry, Dogtax, Wooster, Curtis, Pete, Melly, Ty Hill, Captain Coke, Keelhaul, Carrie Sue, Hippie, Dubs, Lisa, Susan, Gavin, Versace, South Valley Vato, Todd Freeman, Falcon, Renata, Cathos, Cheryl, Randall, Henry, Chadwick, iShow Travels, Hatemonger, Jojo, Hookset John, Rock Lobster, Cara, Blake, Connie, Tony, Gigi, Scumbucket, Mortimer, Big Red, Ryan Rivas, Turkey Walk, Mr. Mikey, CT Turnip, Georgianne, Connie, Crazy Corey, Nikki, Chef John, Julie, Frenchie, and Tyler. We appreciate every one of you guys. Thank you, Louie, for the 100 at the last minute. We appreciate all you guys. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, guys. Don't let the door hit you, or the good Lord split you. Ta-ta!